everybody is talking about 4 billion rand, when the actual amount is 10 billion rand a year. Mark Burke, the DA's chairperson of their finances, so in other words, their national treasurer or treasurer general, and member of parliament and spokesperson on finance, was the owner and until very recently the chairperson of a company called Castello. And the High Court judgment released about a week or so ago confirmed that the South African Reserve Bank had a reasonable suspicion that Castello was in breach of the South Africa's foreign exchange regulations and was entitled, therefore, to freeze or block Castello's bank account. What Castello is accused of is an illegal scheme to move money abroad for wealthy individuals or possibly for themselves. On Castello's own version of events, and according to the court judgment, which I've photographed and copied up above here, on their own version, they had 891 clients in an annual cycle, which allowed them to transfer 891 million rand in the individual's SDA and 8.9 billion in an individual's FIAs, foreign investment allowance. And so we're talking about 8.9 billion plus 891 million. So we're talking about almost 10 billion rand. And these funds are converted to foreign currency and exited out of the Republic. The 4 billion rand figure comes in the next sentence. By November 2025, 4 billion rand in foreign currency has been transferred abroad in the current calendar year. So in other words, in the 2025 calendar year, 4 billion rand had already been transferred out of the country. Castello's defense was, don't worry, the money comes back. The money is repatriated into South Africa. But the Reserve Bank's response to that is the money comes back in rand, not in foreign currency, and therefore depletes South Africa's foreign currency reserves. Here's also a line or a paragraph from the judgment. The model resulted in massive outflows of foreign currency without repatriation of foreign currency. And so how did they get the money out? And this is maybe the worst part. They apparently lent money to individuals and then used their names and their allowances to transfer the money out. So Access Bank, which is Castello's bank, and it was Access Bank who alerted the Reserve Bank to the scheme, found that many clients earned only 15,000 rand per month, yet received loans from Castello of almost 250,000 rand per month. The loans were unsecured and the affordability assessments were questionable. And so the clients were potentially over indebted. So what we're talking about here is predatory lending, taking money from relatively low to middle income earners and using their foreign investment allowances to transfer large sums of money out of the country, money that didn't actually belong to those individuals. So Castello took the Reserve Bank to court to try and get the blocking of their bank accounts unblocked, and the court dismissed their application and actually imposed on them a punitive legal costs award on attorney and client scale, which is only really used when a court finds that a case is exceptionally weak or egregious. So here we have the DA's top finance person whose business is under investigation by the South African Reserve Bank. And the DA saying, we'll stand by our man until such time as wrongdoing is proven.